What's up, guys? I just wanted to come on here and say I had my math all ass backwards on the day when it was, so there's 8 degrees, and that would be not an 8-year-old for first degree, it will be a 7-year-old. That's also where the 7 teachings come from. So a 7-year-old for the first degree. 7-year-old for first degree, 6 for second, 5 for third, 4 for fourth, 3 for fifth, 6 for, hold on. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on a big update. The ages I had all wrong. I was off by 1 year. So, it's a 32-year-old for first degree Freemason and a newborn for 33rd. Then it goes on to the elite or whatever, to the fallen, and they eat the children. So with Medewa win, I had that one off too. I'm so glad I'm so glad someone helped me think of the numbers. So, first degree Medewa win, they sacrifice a 7-year-old child. The 8th degree, a newborn. I'm not crazy. But anyway, that's where the 7 teachings come from. You know? Really, it is. And I think Jesus didn't die at 33, possibly 32. Because that's why they do it. It's for the blood of Christ. You know, because Jesus Christ was a Anishinaabe. That's why we're called Anishinaabe, because we're the first nation, you know, first people. I've been having a lot of visions about a lot of stuff lately. Like about history. Like before my life, like in Jesus's life. He had a wife and children. They made him watch before he died, them torture and kill his wife and children. It took me a while to figure it out because I was stuck on that 33 number. So I'm like, well, you know, but it's so wrong, you know? Everybody thinks I'm crazy. And this is what happens in every church too. Every single pastor, you know, every one of them. They drank the blood for, you know, their power or their whatever. That's where the whole concept of the blood of Christ comes from. The United States government is lying to you guys. Jesus was from America. The White Earth Reservation, to be exact. And that's where he died. You know, this is very hard on me. Getting all these visions, dreams, you know, I don't get them much anymore. I had Nevaeh come to me, and Nevaeh Kingbird. And Jeremy. They were both. They weren't victims necessarily. Well, yeah, they were. What happened was they were raped. Well, Nevaeh was raped, sacrificed, her heart removed, her blood drained for that adrenochrome. You know, that's why I said she got raped and tortured before she died. And Donald Trump ate her, the rest of her. I'm kind of getting small things coming from about Jeremy that he may as well, the same thing may have happened to him as well, like the same thing. But not only that, they put it in our food too, like they're victims. Either way, it is what's happening. These Freemasons and these degree-based societies operate human trafficking networks for the President of the United States. He is Satan. He is the devil. I get a lot of mixed answers, but I also think that could be why if you guys don't remember, but 10 years ago, there's some addicts out there that can relate to this. Something come to me about 10 years ago. When Elon Musk first come out with that Neuralink. He did trial runs on people on reservations and, drug addicted communities and all that. We had a couple deer walk by me. Look at there. Pretty, huh? Can you see them? I don't know if you can see them or not. But yeah. He owns them. And I'm not lying. That's pretty. They're just sitting there. I got some company anyway. I had an eagle the other day. Or there's been one here every day, but he only drops in and heads out. That's the first time I seen them walk out. Pretty neat. But yeah, it's coming out. I was a little off track, but I was right. I know about the 7 teachings. I know why they call it Medewawin, the way of the heart, the Grand Medicine Society. Like I said, it's all because Jesus was indigenous and they all hated him. And they still do, if you guys haven't noticed. But, yeah. It's an ugly world we live in, guys. And, yeah, it's just, I would actually have to sit down and, have a pen, put all my stuff, on my phone, You know, I got a book, but you know what I mean? Get it written down, documented, and then like, you know, so I can explain it easier so it makes sense. And that's where they come from. That's where that psychological warfare comes from, because they got that ability, that spiritual ability, where they control you with it. Whether it's through psychology or mental health or, you know, hand signals, what people like to call gang stalking or whatever. That stuff's real. It's real. I've noticed it a lot. And then every time I go somewhere, certain people like, they look at me with guilt. That's what happened. Being that Nevaeh Kingbird and Jeremy were teenagers, they were both victims of freemasons. But these Medea women and these degree-based societies, they actually are together and everything. You guys got to understand that. And there's actually fallen angels walking amongst us that look as human, you know. And it's bad. I've been praying, you know. But I think I'm done. You know, I'm kind of wore out from this. You know, there ain't really much I can do. I just got to I can't be around anyone. You know, I can't be around most of my family because I know they're involved. I can't. It's bad, you guys. Like, people just don't understand. But anyway, I want to end this video before it gets too long. Stop the massive satanic human trafficking network operated by freemasons and degree-based societies such as Medea women. That's where it all started, was with Medea women. There's an eagle up there too. You won't see it, but it's up there. It's not cool at all, man. I pray every day for them kids, all these kids around here, to know what they're around. You know, the people who don't know to know what they're around. I prayed way in the beginning to let everyone know I was coming. But after finding out so much about it, it's so evil. But anyway, stop the satanic human trafficking network operated by Freemasons and degree-based societies, owned and operated by Donald Trump, the President of the United States, also known as Satan, also known as Shit Nose. Miigwech.